I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage. Goddess Adrilla, when will you respond to my pleas again? I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage. I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage. Goddess Adrilla, when will you respond to my pleas again? I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage. Goddess Adrilla, when will you respond to my pleas again? I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage.
This will strengthen our position. I've no interest in conflict.
Told you I could
The
fight.
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Fighting is meaningless.
You can't run! Try that again! Told you I could fight. Here!
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
What was that? Think you could take on me? Just a scratch.
We have the upper hand.
Fighting is meaningless.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's make it quick.
We have the upper hand.
Rules are made to be broken.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
I'll be taking point.
like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
Decided to play your ace, huh?
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
In the mood for another.
Time for an overhaul. Who will it be?
You won't get away.
That's all you got? How's this taste?
I have something for you.
Nice like a. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
It ain't over.
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Much obliged.
How's this taste?
Saving me
I have
won't
something for you.
Like my friends? Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
Yeah.
Trouble ahead. Proceed. I'm with you.
Repay.
That's it?
Receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! Move capture.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Let's settle this. Bloom.
This song's for you. Let's rock!
I'll see you off.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Receive divinity. I've no eternal the dead return!
Time to turn it up!
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades. Stream 4. Gleam of old blades. Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Do we still have the upper hand?
More business, eh?
I'm on guard.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Get!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We're just having fun.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Lance at the ready.
Ready for another?
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I shall uphold the principles of night. Good.
As the protagonist of your own story,
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech, authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do, but you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble, and that's not fair, right? So then. I have but only one goal. The family's front doors. Now we have our chance. It's truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been in this tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. So they'll be doing everything but I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. You get to find out really what. Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. And take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
On the surface, this doesn't look like he doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet. But, judging by your reaction, he may have. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Eventually. That is something. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more. As for the other question. Sorry, I can't answer that, but without a doubt. I'm not sure the 2K plus, it seems unlikely. 2 victims appearing want 2 possibilities if someone has chosen these victims. It's all happened so quickly. Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. This is where we part ways. Unfortunately, the remembrance does, but follow your heart. And don't. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely.
A family rep? Is he... Go okay?
Is it jammed? And that concludes the news. I wish you all safe and sound dreams.
Enjoy coffee and pizza. Every stick of the clock is a tasty one.
Soda! Fresh baked pizza! My dream is right before my eyes. Checked out the list.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice.
bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, burning for...
Your companions don't seem to think so.
They are my children, but my flames are faint.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, Emanator, you cannot hide. Destruction is intense, but brief.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists. Just as you exist. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void. The so-called...
All right.
You shall witness the most brilliant and...
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one... This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but... I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that, he knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, however, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed.
The so-called impossible is merely something that is yet... That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light and to burn. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I could...
Reality cruises. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for...
Let's recap everything.
Indeed.
Looking back...
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death.
But the murder that followed...
It may also be, after all...
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that galaxy.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons...
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, I've still got...
This time we're playing the role of a real detective.
As I see things, plus, this is the family's turf. Timmy, as for that Aventurine... Well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand. He appealed convincingly to both reason. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine, we also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their...
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore. You're like a broken record. Forget about it.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your...
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Aventurine's goal is the existence of death. I'm just speculating. In any case, he's clearly a... If Aventurine...
Aventurine said he accused that guy. It was a groundless. Maybe Aventurine... However, you've met her many times. That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger, too. They're eccentric.
I really
Checked
love
off the
coffee.
list.
I hope it because... when I... Yeah. Everyone's... Aw, what a mess.
Looks like Aventurine does.
Among our current... One thing I'm
How about we split off?
worth focusing.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get...
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this, so you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions. Is he okay? That Memo Keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever. I've been watching her closely for a while now. She just sat... Really? The guest rooms are charmingly minimal. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead, the Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well...
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is... This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep. Merely wishing for undistant children of the flame.
She won't be necessary.
When have those?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should... It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the formation...
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone. This is why very few...
Sigonia. Sigonia. Land of... When you took his...
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Rain.
It is raining!
And you... Welcome to the sad...
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless
Of course. Who could imagine that death, to be honest with you? That's why I'm convinced.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have... This murderer is... it's just that their trickery runs deeper. What should we do?
Incredible, gambler. Have you already
there are plenty of chips. But Robin is what she calls the mute. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, but she done.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, there were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi.
Well, things aren't looking too...
A probability. But if you simply can't control yourself, that man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a pub?
If it were the
Fine. Ratio, I'm convinced now. Without any further ado, let's set off.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion...
Fortress? I like...
This mansion
Hey, Doc. Whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian...
Follow me and I'll bring you to his paw.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
You two?
I was requested.
Oh,
Excuse me.
the one.
Right, and
That's because you can't.
it seems.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean...
For security on the
Maybe we should do the same. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. Feeling lucky.
Stay.
Will of preservation! Lance! Forward!
Not a scratch.
All in!
Fight is set. Savor it for me.
Watch your head.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. The galaxy is vast beyond compare. This will definitely come in handy.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Not a scratch. Oh. The fight is set. Hit.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge?
There are no
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Your end approaches. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm fine.
Lance! Forward!
Watch your head. Watch your head. Savor it for me.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Failed to send you. Hit. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Lance! Forward!
The fight is set. I'm okay. You know what to dirty tricks to that. Savor it for me. Spend freely. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Lance! Forward!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Failed to send you.
It's on me. Watch your head.
Fine.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Savor it for me.
Stand down.
Lance! Forward!
Your end approaches.
Oh, you don't see these every day.
Just as I...
A truly
Really?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserve.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. Feeling lucky.
Stay. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yet, your end approaches.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh.
Too little. Savor it for me.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Forward!
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Will of preservation!
Not a scratch. No dirty tricks away.
The fight is set.
Get!
Oh!
Lance! Forward!
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. No match for me. Is that all?
Will of preservation!
Too little. Savor it for me. Your end approaches.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Lance! Forward!
Stand down.
It's on me.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I failed to send you.
Lance! Forward! Get!
Savor it for me. The fight is set.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Not a scratch.
The redemption.
Watch your head.
Judgment is here.
I'm okay. Lance! Forward!
For your sins.
Failed to send you.
Dad?
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Savor it for me.
Execute the judgment.
Lance! Forward!
I've lost my way.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Looks good. Great. The more the better.
Will of preservation!
Hold on.
Huh?
No.
My friend? Did you...
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him. If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open the store in the hall or this place will be our...
Oh.
Get serious.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look.
There wasn't a gap.
Oh, with your brilliant
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me. Lance! Forward!
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Found it. This is it. If I were you...
Oh, this reminds me of one of those Oh, look. The gap. Oh, good heavens. Did I drink? Am I still in a dream?
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. Actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip. Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door. Feeling lucky.
Not a scratch. Watch your head.
The fight is set.
That won't stop me.
No dirty tricks,
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I failed to send you.
Lance! Forward!
A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hard enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour. Model, happy to be of generating. Please look, model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do it. Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much? One of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell, I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Finally, a moment of peace. That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
Hold on. Piece of cake. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Savor it for me. The fight is set.
Nature Reaper!
No dirty tricks, all right.
Lance! Forward! Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Failed to send you.
Hold on. Piece of cake. And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
Tell me about...
I don't have a plan.
Looks like...
Am I not? And I'll help him.
On what basis?
Simple. That was just an Moreover, I need to know. But honestly, the murder... We'll see. If the chance of winning is...
the
3 chips are enough. All or...
It seems my
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday.
Well, this isn't an invitation. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help. Yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doc... I have come to know you but there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be. Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken.
No, you weren't There's no need for us to... Who could be responsible? Now your noble status. But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by...
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur...
The box in which the...
That's right.
Cornerstone. For an object so precious.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the hype.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make a...
Of course.
But I don't. Because it's not a... I'm not the kind that takes...
No room for negotiate.
Please.
Sure.
You compromised quicker than I... The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself? Yes. All the Avgens were killed in a massacre. Am I right? No. Are you your clan's sole survivor? Perhaps. Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands? I don't know. Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine Stone is safe and sound in this box? Of course. Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid...
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of...
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides...
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone?
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department.
You'll have to speak...
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The Golden Stone. Its color.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz. not Adventurine. And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hand.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Miss...
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's...
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family... As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration.
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you, throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? But I can't live without you. Sister, don't be one. What happened exactly?
I made a bet with them. The 2 birds they suspected me of cheating.
But I didn't. I won fair and square. Of course you'd win. But that's no reason to push your luck, but... I'm sorry, sister. It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gayatri. You're a child blessed. Listen to me and swear to Gayatri Triclops. How? But sister, if Gayatri Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to... And where was Gayatri Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gayatri Triclops' for... Sister, everyone praises me for being smart. Then how bad were our...
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris...
Just as I thought. I'd like to...
Are you referring to the records when you entered the dream pool? The equipment... Please, rest assured.
Can I try...
I apologize.
Looks like nothing can be...
At least we know who... Thank you for your assistance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good.
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have it disguised. She's also in the running for the legacy.
Is there any other way to enter?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memories of the hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters.
Who are you?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated... or what do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't... Help me!
Hey, check it out! That voice.
To all...
I'll request a beating for you lot! You've been told not to drink during work. Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to...
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run...
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Adventure? That's fine. Do as they ask, and... As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is...
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the Dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the Dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not? How does it feel to be in... That's just his but Aventurine's... As for the two cases...
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before? That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your cap-
Hey! The security officer instructed it. What murder?
That's right. We have nothing to report.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate.
Why don't we just look for the- Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be?
Constructing dreams is something sacred, reflective. Dreams are supposed to...
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized person. Hold on a minute. I think I've...
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony? You think you look alike? Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family.
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There've been a few people
He didn't...
It was the security officer who dispatched...
He'll do! He's the...
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family, everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you.
Another way. Can you perform it again? That... Please?
Sorry, no can. Everyone... Let me see what time... Whoa! Time to clock out!
What? So... Huh? This clock...
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can...
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express, and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this gentleman in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why...
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time...
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
You got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go. Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's heart...
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the Divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember. Don't mind me, it's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this...
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the dawn fact...
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance, they say it will suffice. There I encountered a young woman. For certain reasons, her wish was...
Gilded Hour.
Yes. It is everyone there is exquisite. I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel. only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has... I ran into a wizened lady there. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her... Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the... Finally, we retreated.
The dreamscape of...
Then you all must have seen those. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins, that Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times. This time around, there were. This is what I've seen and heard. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't... I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of... This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a...
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world...
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, and since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards, and that man, he was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet I too have embarked on, even if not completely similar. The story you just told. I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am, nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure.
Not quite. I only want to ask. She's clearly not a pathstrider of the hunt. But you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck. Well... that lady's past is an emanator who should not exist.
You look... I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled... Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I...
Great.
Oh, you've got a...
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash.
You are indeed.
Maybe I am.
Fine.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you. But the way you're...
be willing to support my performance? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you.
Sure thing.
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the...
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the Reality Hotel who fell into a deep sleep. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of...
Thank you. Unexplained coma. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Oh. You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great...
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Now, what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut, and then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger... you don't look good.
That won't be necessary.
All right, then.
Well...
Stowaways.
All right. What was I even... does everyone have...
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you...
You really shouldn't drink some...
Oh?
The devil...
They
yeah.
Please. This is the one.
Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you.
Is this for real?
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
He's an intelligent...
Hey.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways.
I'm...
Another curious soul.
How did your boss talk you out?
Well, she simply... I thought about it.
Guess she's... The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So...
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no is never said.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it... Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes.
But one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only two things missing from my grasp: the meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 17... no.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a... Here you go. This is my precious... If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threats seriously at all, otherwise.
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Pen. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, when that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent firework.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak. The guy's in... But I figure first, go and play a...
You're insane.
Testing...
Aren't you worried that...
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short, but... You...
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Huh. You really want to know?
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet? Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. It's all or nothing.
What brings...
Some friends from New...
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hospital. This bar offers a wide variety. What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right?
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Hey, look at all the...
A few days ago,
that being said...
you'll have to ask her yourself.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. That's possible. Why don't they...
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for...
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreams.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again? Time is running out.
Yeah,
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave. I just don't get why she won't leave. Those darn... Survivors jerks! Huh. I can help. I just don't get. I've seen it. The moment the crowd is going, I've seen.
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get. It's ridiculous, right? I'm too timid. You don't know. I know. Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling. Maybe here's the payment for the...
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams, maybe. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallagher. This guy is pure magic. Don't go easy on him.
That being so, go ahead. Nice work. You found some interesting ingredients there. Each drink has its... The original formula, now that you've chosen the... This is the most pungent before Mikhail left.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which... The IPC's favorite. Well, it's done. Here's to you, innovator, with this glass of time to murder and create. To great vengeance.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over
So...
The richness and layers of these flavors are a master. I'm not entirely sure what it all means.
Well, if you're... The imagery it implies is pretty...
Does this true...
Yeah, that name does.
I was right about you. Let's dig deeper into the case. All right, let's start with what we know, but she managed to fool me at first. But here's the thing. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape.
Huh? Does that mean...
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on. Aren't you a witness in this case? Let me be frank.
Dealt with before, so death does.
You've witnessed it, so there's confronting the family. If you really want to delve,
I guess it's
you're very perceptive.
There's a message.
Hey, why are...
No, but
that's just our.
Now I can assure you that the family is considered the. Let me ask you a question.
So.
Well, now you because the watchmaker. You don't get it? Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker. Here we are, Clock Studios theme park.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to...
The culture of a city reflects its history. You know that Penacony used to be the IP, the prolonged exposure to Hike, but everything has a price. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker. History is always written by the wind. These characters not only exist in Dreamville.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Investing here is like a bet you can't lose.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like that. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any Let's find a quiet spot. View here is great, right? Including Clocky.
If all the care in the animation...
It was a monumental war. Among them was the...
But...
I'm not sure.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and it wasn't until the
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many, but I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of... Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore, but we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become... The family accepted me and made me an offer. I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him.
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker. Well, that's one way to look at it. However, unfortunately, So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death, we will find the answers. If it really is Mikhail, I've told you all I know. Something just happened at the theme park. How ironic.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true... That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him. Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else. Now that we've confirmed a lot...
Are your companions worth...
They're just checking up on me. Looks like we're about to end.
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's...
My friend, have we met before?
Is that all?
Guess even in dreams there's such a thing. Guess even in dreams there's such a thing as...
focused. Push forward.